So, welcome back. So, it's Saturday, and typically on Saturdays, I like clean up, but London is like out of town with her godmom. So, I am kind of just sitting in silence. Like, this house is so quiet right now, it's driving me crazy. But I'm actually starting to enjoy it because I rarely get this type of time to myself. So, I am getting up, getting in my gift this morning, wide awake. Right now, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, but you gotta make time. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Make time for what's important to you, especially if you're reaping the rewards for it. It's just like I've been noticing since I've been eating more fruits and vegetables and like drinking my water, like I could see the rewards for it. Like right now, I have on absolutely no makeup. My skin is flourishing. It's just a really good thing. So the more I do it, the more I feel better with it. So I'm gonna keep doing it. So even if you have to stay up late at night after you put your kids to sleep, get up first thing in the morning before you go to work, invest in equipment, whatever you gotta do, just get up and make your dreams happen. But I wanted to get on to talk about how when you're facing adversity, I used to have like a little saying, and the saying was, keep it mute and keep it cute. Or yeah, keep it on mute and keep it cute. So basically, I just stuck by that because I'm a fiery type of person. So if something happens, I have to kind of like be quiet, just don't say nothing right away. But I did make a video about the distraction of always being cute. Sometimes it hasn't always worked in my favor, just trying to be cutesy, ooh, ooh, cute all the time. That's not reality because sometimes you're gonna have to open your mouth and you're gonna have to say things that you normally wouldn't say or out of character so that you can get your own needs met. I think the downfall of always trying to be cute or keep it on mute is that people will trample all over you. People will just continue to overstep boundaries if you don't begin to speak up for yourself and say, hey, not even in a nasty way, in a cute way, actually. You could say, like, no, that's not working. That's not going to work for me. But if you remain trying to be cute all the time, you won't get your needs met. And another thing I wanted to say is that people have like a stigma about welfare people or people that get assistance from the government. Like I said, I am one of those people right now, but that won't always be my circumstances. But because I see, like in a grocery store, people are like shocked, like, oh, you're so poised and you have it all together. But when you have children, things cost more. And I'm not married yet, so I still qualify for financial benefits. And people have like this stigma that people who receive like food nutrition things like food stamps, Medicaid, WIC, Section 8, where they pay like a portion of your housing for you. People think that you have to look a certain way, speak a certain way, your kids have to be dressed a certain way. I just wanted to say that that's not the end for you. Even if you are getting that right now, already be preparing your future for the next advancement. Like I said, like I've been to the undergraduate, graduate school. I'm starting a new business. I work every day. I have nice things. My apartment is beautiful. People have a stigma that everybody that get those benefits live in the hood. They are uneducated. They are not setting up their savings account for the future. They're not clearing their debt. They're not going to be homeowners. You can't be a business owner and get government assistance. Like, I really want to break that stigma because it's really not true. And I also want to encourage you that that's not the end for you. So don't let other people side eyes. The worst thing is those WIC vouchers. So apparently, like Walmart has like this little bitty W on stuff that you can get for WIC. Like London's 6 now, so she doesn't get that stuff, the fruits and vegetable vouchers and things like that anymore. But people would be so rude to me in the grocery store when I would be trying to figure it out, especially as a new mom, and you would know what qualifies and what don't. But after a while, I just started saying, ma'am, can you turn your light off? Or just looking at the people just like how they look at me. Because everybody struggles in some area. Even people that live in these mansions, they're eating at Taco Bell, they're eating at Bojangles. Like you think people just because they live a certain lifestyle that they don't like normal stuff or that they don't have the same struggles that you have. They do. We're all human. If you stuck a needle in my arm right now, it's gonna bleed red blood by the time it hit the air. It's the same thing with people that are middle class, people that are considered living below the poverty line, and people who are business owners, live in mansions, have plenty of revenue coming in, or was just born into it. They have the same struggles that we have just because they live in a bigger house or just because they want to turn their nose up at you in the grocery store. Don't let that deter you from continuing to enroll in school, become an RN, become a doctorate student, anything that you want to become. These things are just your beginning. This is going to be a part of your story. So don't let people intimidate you in that grocery store, because I know that was one thing that really like used to tick me off. It's like they would just be looking like, or you just maybe you just feel some type of way just because they're looking at you. I don't know. But if you are having Section 8 pay a portion of your bill for you to be able to stay in a beautiful home, or even if your home isn't up to the standard that you want it to be in, get up, clean your house up, put a furniture set in there that you're going to take to your new house. Like, start walking and talking like you already have the things that you desire in the future. Because that's what I did when I stayed at this other apartment, and I shared that that apartment was not a true reflection of where I wanted to live, but it was my first apartment. Now I got a better story. I went and brought a new furniture set at that old apartment, and I'm pointing over here to the furniture set. I bought a new furniture set and I brought it to the old apartment because I knew that by meditating that I would be in this apartment that I'm in now, and I would bring the furniture here. So I didn't even have to go out and pick out a new furniture set for my new apartment. I already had it. So, like I said, if you want to enroll in school, don't let being on Section 8 or getting food stamps or just because the people help you pay a portion of your electric bill or whatever. Resources are out there, so don't be embarrassed. Apply for them until you can no longer need those services. But by no means am I encouraging you to have ample amount of kids, to continue to get these benefits, live off the government. It's just a stepping stone before you get to where you really want to be. Don't use that as a crutch or let that corrupt your mind to think that that is how it's supposed to be just because it's that life for your grandma and your mom and your auntie. Just because they live that life for a long term don't mean that you have to make it the same end result for you, because you can make that a short term or just a few years of struggle while you're putting other things in place to better yourself and to no longer need those resources. But if you do, don't feel bad about it. Continue to be building, building, building until you no longer need it. So, yeah, I just wanted to encourage somebody today. Just because you're getting government assistance does not mean that's the end for you, because life does get better and your income will increase. And make sure y'all use those income taxes that's coming up in the next couple of months. Make sure you use them very wisely and set yourself up to be more financially stable than you were the previous year. So I'll be back shortly. God bless.